My name is Gold Porter and I'm with Riveter Consulting Group. So one of the topics I want to discuss today came from one of my recruiters, and she wanted me to go over this with you guys, talk about it. So she says, from a practical standpoint, give suggestions on how to address employment breaks due to illness or maybe a family illness. Let's say somebody was, gone for 10 years for a health issue, or maybe they were caring for a parent. So I want to talk about that. So if you're in break of employment due to illness, it can be a challenge to address that during a job interview or even in the resume itself. So first and foremost, be honest. I would address it up front. I would talk about it in the cover letter or write-up, which I've talked about in other YouTube topics. Always address it. Anything that a client or an agency can object to, address it up front. Don't make them come to you and ask these questions. So you don't need to go into a ton of detail, but you do need to talk about it. You need to be honest about it. So address it, what it was, why you left, why you're ready to come back. I would highlight your skills while discussing your employment history. Focus on the skill sets that you're applying for. Developing skill sets. So let's say, for instance, you've been out of the job market for a while. You're going back to work as an executive assistant. Maybe you need to brush up on your Excel worksheets or your Google documents. There is great programs out there. I'm going to actually do a blog pretty soon about Udemy, www.udemy.com. They have courses on all types of things. You could take a weekend and brush up on your Excel worksheets. You can do your Google Documents, QuickBooks, anything like that. So you can say that in the cover letter. You can talk about how you're brushing up on your skills and you're ready to get back to work. And be prepared to explain it within a job interview or if somebody's asking you detailed questions. I'm not saying go into full detail, but if you are going to be asked questions, be ready to know how to talk about it. Emphasize that you're recuperated, you're fully recovered, you're ready to get back to work. Talk about your activity, you don't have any barriers to employment. And consider maybe working part-time, getting things to add to your resume, working for friends, using your network to start getting into the job market so you have something on your resume. What you don't want to do is say, oh, I haven't done anything in 10 years. If you can slowly add something on your resume to show that you can work, you have been working, you have references, that will always help. But at the end of the day, it is not a no. You just got to finesse the situation, meet somebody in person, interview, show them your qualities, show that your tenacity, show them you want to get back to work. I hope that helps.